Hello YouTube, my name is Justin. This is my first tutorial video. If you'll be so inclined to even call it a tutorial, I've only been lamp working about 4 months now, maybe 5. Anyway, what I want to show you on this video, as you can see from the title, is pulling points. I don't quite have it down, but I have noticed that when I like working points, I like having a larger diameter tube, or handle. This one's probably got an inside diameter about 5 millimeters, big enough to pour relatively nice size Frit in there. Before we get started, I want to show you something that's really cool. When I was getting started, I just started buying stuff and didn't realize how much everything cost. So one way to save you some money is this is a shear sharpener. I got it at Lowe's for about $6, I believe these things sell, and they look exactly the same. I believe these things sell for as much as $15 on some of the supply websites. So don't have to pay for shipping, and most people have a Lowe's nearby. But anyway, shear sharpener, find it in the gardening department. Ask somebody about it. Let me show you how to cut something with it. I got some scrap glass here. I'll cut this off. Anyway, it gets nice, good and deep. Actually, you know what? You've seen it. I'm not gonna waste my time with it. We'll get back to the tutorial. This is a heavy wall, 25 millimeter. I've already pulled points from this tube before, polished the end already. And actually, one thing I want to ask the community out there: whenever you get your tube, you know, they come in 4 or 5 foot lengths. How do you start with the regular end? Do you just start in the middle of the whole tube, or do you attach a Maria with the 14 millimeter or something like that rod and pull it out from there? I'm curious to know what y'all do. I had a hard time getting points started, and actually what I've done is I've done the Maria, where I'd attach the Maria to the end of the tube, and just draw it out like that, and then this would just be scrap glass. Anyway, this is my punty. Put a little marble on the end of it for a little counterweight. Okay, to the tutorial. This is a Red Max. Love it, but man, it'll go through some oxygen. There's the Econo Ditties and a Shape 3 flip. What you want to do is make sure that this is center. If it's not, Timmy Glass has a nice little tutorial on his pulling points on how to center that. This one looks like it's on axis. So just put it right into the flame and start turning. I like to turn kind of fast to start. I don't know if it makes a difference or not. It's probably all in my head. Anyway, I like to then slow down once it kind of gets introduced into the flame. Sorry about the solar flare. I don't have a lens. I'm actually using a Sony CyberShot, 3.2 megapixels. And got it in 2003 after I graduated high school. Went on a senior trip and needed a camera, so I paid top dollar for this baby. Looks like the glass is getting pretty soft here. You'll see a lot of people in different tutorials kind of turn from side to side, but I think my flame was large enough. Anyway, I like to pull it out just a little bit so I can go ahead and get a larger diameter handle. And once that diameter gets kind of set, then that's when I start to pull. Anyway, you want to focus on the tube side of the point, and you want to make sure that that handle's going to be on axis for your next point. Once it stiffens up, that's kind of a shorter one, but long enough to work with. Once it stiffens up, you just want to put this part back into the flame and cut it. I haven't quite mastered this yet, but I do like to turn the point and the tube, and I'll get a little scrap glass on it like that. But I still wind up with plenty of scrap glass on the end, so I'll go ahead and pull that off. I've actually been trying to do these tube implosions. There's a tutorial on, not YouTube, but made by a fellow lamp worker of ours on lamp work, etc. Anyway, I haven't quite figured out what he does to get the lens. I can't quite get the lens. I should send him a message and ask him, but anyway, got the excess glass off. You'll see a lot of people kind of puff on it. I don't really puff on it. I'm not really sure what it's for. Haven't quite figured that one out either. Looks like I landed quite a thick end on it, but I should be able to work with it. That's pretty good point for a newbie, which is me. Anyway, settle with my other points, and I need to figure out how to make a rack to cool my points. I don't like how they cool uneasily because I'll set them down